Hey guys, Loki Lou again, and I'm moderately okay on this day. You know why? Well, I'm here on the Project Kaiju server because, yes, I think you perhaps saw it. I've been around the Project Kaiju community for a moment, not at the very beginning when it was like a creation of DinoGojiraGuy-the, you know, the guy who made Cenozoic Survival. Well, I've been following the game for quite a moment now, and you know, it's a great game. It came from not the best of in the West to something very good, and you know, that's a great thing because there's no other games like Project Kaiju. I mean, I could even say that Project Kaiju is like the best Kaiju game in maybe whole Roblox history. Like, in terms of any other Kaiju game, this may be the best. Like, in any others, it would be the best. I think I should... Never mind, I think I should mute that. I mean, I don't know, perhaps I won't get copyright. I don't want to take the risk. Pretty much, you know, it's a great game. Project Kaiju is a great game, and the fact it is made by, you know, Blame Ninja, who is not necessarily a very famous person. Maybe he is a famous person, but you know, you don't really get a lot. You don't really heard of him a lot on you know, a lot of, well, not YouTube or anything. Perhaps he is more famous than I thought because he doesn't just do Roblox stuff. He also does stuff on, I don't know, he does art because he made some Treados. I don't know. We'll try with his other game, Siren. You know, he does some art and everything. He does Treado. I mean, you know, look at his profile picture. You know, I mean, if he did that, but you know, pretty much. So you know, when I think about it, it's like maybe Project Kaiju is like the best game in like whole Godzilla game in history. I mean, okay, of course it's mainly centered about the. Can I join training? Oh, yep, I can. Never mind. Like, it's made from all the other games like Kaiju Universe, also known as Kaiju Online or Kaiju Cool or any others. Like, you know, I could say it's like even better than any of these. I mean, especially for a game like Kaiju Universe that I kind of look down on because it's not the best game. Kaiju Universe is not the best game. There's a few arrangements. I mean, these times they're doing an update kind of overall for the mechanics, which is, you know, good. So we'll see about that. But yeah, pretty much that's this. And you know, when you look at Project Kaiju, first of all, you get good models, you get you know, mechanics that you wouldn't see in any other fighting game on Roblox. You know, it has its own mechanic, and either it would be the case or not. You know, game mechanics or concepts in general, like for Kaiju fighting games, it's not necessarily copyrighted, so you can do it whatever it wants. And I mean, you know, Project Kaiju with all the mechanics and everything around, you know, it's really unique and it's good for itself. I mean, it has some problems and bugs, but you know, another time when people don't frick around, it goes okay. I mean, look at that. I should perhaps put the sounds back because here you go, because there's no music. So yeah, I mean, yes, I bought the Crimson skin for Gorosaurus. Currently I am maining Gorosaurus because he's a Kaiju that I am very skilled at, and this is my, you know, my skill level. And you know, he's pretty good because as a grappler you can do a nice combo by using the grab attack, like the C or the G, whatever. Now let's do a little showcase. So pretty much what he does for combo, headbutt, and bite, and then well, pretty much he does his kangaroo kick technique, but it does a stomp instead. I mean, it's alright, you pretty much get the reference. One is a bite, so you can do it for a combo like that. I usually do this. Just something that makes you, you know, make another combo, or if you want to go hard. Then you have the tail swing. And the tail swing, you know, you can use it as a good range because it has a very good range. Like really, and yeah, the little stomp that he does, that Gorosaurus does, it also inflicts damage. So you know, see, grab, and if you're quick enough, never mind. Yeah, you gotta be quick enough if you want to deal more damage. But pretty much that's the thing. That, and that, and then that, and then can you go again? No, never mind. You can. Yeah, those are cool. So yeah. you can see Gorosaurus is pretty good. I mean, you need skills to control him. He's not the fastest, but I don't care. It's alright. You know, it's good. You just have to learn how to use it, just like all other kaijus in the game. So yeah, about the stomp thingy. Well, here, swing and the stomp. I missed it, but it does damage. We'll see later. So yeah, pretty much. And for his rage, I think you get it. It's like he digs underground and you can move while he's underground until he does a kick sort of thing. Yeah, he does a kick when he goes underground. Anyway, it propels it pummels the opponents into the air, and you know. So yeah, so let's see that again. But the stomp's supposed to do some damage, but you'll see. So yeah, when you use the ultimate, he goes underground, then you have sometimes to move, and then you approach. You really have to be quick to aim perfectly on your opponent, because otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time hitting him. More damage. So yeah, you know, with a bit of skills you can get losers to do nice stuff. Of course it's not in the fight, it's a dummy, but you know. So yeah. Okay, so let's see that again. Well, whatever, but it does. It's just the hitbox for the stomp is like very small, and you know, you would usually use the tail swing for a range, you know, just to keep your opponents away. And if you want to get them back to you, well, you just do this and Gorosaurus is supposed to be just a very ancestor of Allosaurus that you know has a lot of skills. You know, it's very great. They really did great on Gorosaurus, just like the other kaijus, of course. So yeah. So what about the bad part? Well, you know, like there was an update on the game that changed the menu and everything, and also the Overmut, one of the kaijus you can buy, the Daijus. Yeah, not finished yet. Pretty much the Overmut is pretty much the big. I don't know how to explain it. Like the Overmut is like combination of like a bull, and then Kylosaurus, a Tyrannosaurus, and a piece of chunk of magma, because that's pretty much what he is. It's like this thing. I don't really know how to exactly describe it, but you can see for yourself. It's a very tanky Ankylosaurus T-Rex bull-like creature. It's very original. I mean, Blade, you have an imagination to make something like that, and that's a nice attack too. You know, it's like Gomorrah. He charges and does damage. I mean, I saw when the dudes when they're playing the game here on the VC on the stream that I saw how it went, and you know, it's very good. My blue stack, okay. So you know, like you're gonna same for Overmut. I mean, he's not really finished yet with the block and everything, but you know, with a bit of skills, you can control Overmut like anything else, and he has a good health. Oh well, it doesn't show here, but he has a good health. He's like over 1,000. I mean, that's pretty good. Like compared to Gorosaurus, who only has 825. There's also a technique that you want to do in the game, like trying to keep your opponents around the same health as you if you want a fair fight. Otherwise, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So what's bad? Well, apparently there was kind of an argument because, you know, people were like, oh my god, why the Game Pass is so expensive? I mean, that's a good price, actually. I mean, if I wait a little bit more, I could buy it myself, you know. I mean, I couldn't understand why it's expensive, you know. I mean, Blade Ninja is like a... He's not famous, he just wants some Robux. I mean, I can't excuse this, you know. But they had to take measures because of this. And when you look at the chat, you... No, never mind. The chat reopened. Because before he closed them... Yeah, reopen chat. Yeah, try fighting. No, there you are. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's understandable, you know, like... No one forces you to buy the Game Pass. I mean, if you want Overmut badly, then get some Robux and go ahead. I mean, I don't know if I will ever buy it. What I would want is an Ultraman Kaiju. I mean, if it doesn't happen, I don't care. But if they could at least add like one Ultraman Kaiju, that would make me happy. Just one. It could be any Kaiju of Ultraman. It can even be an alien or a terrible monster. I don't care. But if you don't want to take the risk, then it's alright. So yeah. So yeah. I mean, I kind of understand that Blade Ninja used these measures to keep people down, you know, because there was a big argument. If you look above, yeah. If you look above, yeah, it's a mess. In the meantime, the people were kind of mean, especially the one who could talk, like, you know. Yeah, I mean, Blade says it's based on player skills. That means if you know how to use your kaiju, you will be good at it. And the skills, the rank you have, it pretty much shows. Some other people are not, and it's because of the data loss that happened before, but whatever. Pretty much you get the point. I don't know who that guy is. He looks like the games. I don't remember the exact name, so yes. Speaker writing. I don't know. I mean, we could only go in VC, so why do you say? Oh, imagine not being able to talk. Well, perhaps because it was affecting everyone, you dummy. Whatever. Look at this idiot. Come on, that's mean. You could have just not said anything, but whatever. It's just that kind of pissed me off because I was like, come on. Yeah, we can play the game. We can't. We can. Well, I mean, we can play the game, but we can't talk in the channel. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, you don't have to taunt us about it. I mean, if it's a joke, it's alright, but I mean, really, whatever. I'll just say this, okay? Blade, if you see this video or whatever, people of Kaiju, Project Kaiju, well, I'll just say this. Your game is wonderful. It is a masterpiece. It is very well made. And I am impressed that it wasn't, and I am impressed that it was able to keep it up to this day, and Toho didn't even, like, you know, copyright it. Because if you take the example of Kaiju Online or any other games of related to Godzilla game, Kaiju games, fighting games, well, they got copyrighted. You know, there has been some issues that are going on with them, but Project Kaiju, I never heard of it. So, you know, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that didn't happen. If you could do with Ultraman or anything, I'm pretty much it would, you know, be okay too. But if you don't want to take the risk, then don't take it. I would, but you don't have to. But yeah, pretty much. Just keep the good work, Blade. Keep the good work, guys. You're doing excellent. If people annoys you or being bad to you, you know, if they stress you out, just deal with them, block them, but don't listen to them. Because for my part, as a follower of your stuff, I will always be here to tell you, keep the good work. This is wonderful. Project Kaiju should live on, and it's a great game, and should never be blamed in any way. It's a great game. You should be proud of what you made, Blade, and the other creations you made, like Siren and everything. Be proud of it. You have my word on it. Don't give up. Keep the good work, and manage your time and the stress. You know, manage the community correctly, and you know, I'll be here to the end, along with the rest. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Project Kaiju, great game, great stuff. Keep the good work, Blade. You do great. Just, if you think it's too much, try to think a bit before doing anything. Like, you know, be like, okay, what to do? I have to mix all of it. Just tell people that if they don't want this or that, then they don't have to, or whatever. Try to be patient, but you know, I mean, you take your time on it. It's all right, and I will not pressurize you for it. Unlike the rest, but yeah, that's all for me. But yeah, I hope you would understand, Blade. You're a good man. We're not friends. I kind of remembered some kind of bad thing that happened between us. I mean, I still have the photo for it, but I don't want to get into it because it's just past and it's not important. But yeah, keep the good work. You're doing great. I'll be leaving now. See you.